Three, two, one.
Good morning. Today is Friday, April 23rd. This is Jurgen. That is Davina. She will say hi. This is your Friday Talent Market Update, bringing you all the news you can use and helping you understand what's going on today. How are you, Davina?
I am wonderful. Good morning. Happy Friday. And you are here and not over here.
And
there you go.
I got to remember which way it goes.
Good morning, Donna.
Yes. Good morning, Donna.
It is a beautiful day.
It is. Actually, you can see right over here. It is got a little bit of sunshine, but we're still a little overcast today. I think the weekend is not going to be as nice as this past weekend. All the more reasons to go visit some open houses, get undercover.
But you know what? The thing is about the weather. Just wait. It'll change.
Absolutely.
Just like life, right?
This week, I would take this week's weather like all year. It was just beautiful.
Yeah, totally. It's supposed to be rainy tomorrow and then rainy Sunday. But today, there's no rain in the forecast. There was rain in the forecast earlier this week. So I'm embracing it.
It disappeared.
It did. Totally.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We got some stories, information to go over. First thing is just a kind of a reminder that, April is, got to get it ready first. April is Fair Housing Month. So, this is from the Fair Housing Act of 1968, just kind of remembering all the things that have occurred in the past. And we've certainly had a awakening of consciousness very recently with many of the things going on, or at least being brought into national consciousness. So, just remembering and thinking about what it is and seeing how we can be a positive impact inside of the communities and help lift people up.
Amen to that. We also, and I don't know that I don't think we have it on the slide, but I was just looking at my calendar and it is Blythe Larson's work-anniversary date today.
You mean right here?
It on the slides. Oh, yay. So wanted to just say happy anniversary, Blythe.
Happy anniversary. And then we also have birthdays. So we've got one birthday coming up on Wednesday. It will be a happy birthday to Miss Serena Hoffman.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Did you hear that? Siri just doesn't understand.
I didn't get that. Could you try again? And what is there another birthday coming up, Jurgen?
There is. And then on Thursday, it's mine.
It's your go, shouty. It's your birthday. Yep, coming up on Thursday.
Yeah.
Which one is it, Jurgen? Do you want to share?
One? Yeah, I think it's 68, 74. No, 46. Weird how time flies. just happens so quick. No,
it does. It's a wink. It seems so slow when we're going through it, especially when we're young. We want to be older, and then when we get older, we're like slow it down. So, but awesome, yay! Couple birthdays coming up.
I know. And then on sad news, I've got my text that flips across my screen as well. So I just saw a text on there and saw that last night. A friend was just letting me know, if I didn't already, that Shock G has passed, and from Digital Underground.
Yeah, I saw that last night. A lot of people probably don't even know who Digital Underground is.
I know. I feel like I should be over here doing the Humpty dance. And
here's your chance.
So do the home. All right. So what else do we have going on? We have some new homes on the market and some open houses because you're going to have to do something this weekend. You're going to need to find some way to get out of the rain, and I can't think of a better place to be than at an open house. So our very first one is from Jackie Messer from our Lacey office. She has a brand new listing on the market. This is at 16562 91st Avenue Southeast in Yelm. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,423 square foot home on a 9,358 square foot lot, listed for $429.99. This is, what, she did a really nice job with the remarks. Everything is better in two gas fireplaces, 2 living room areas, 2 car attached garage, all accompanied in an immaculate 2007 2-story, 2,423 plus or minus square foot lot or home. 5-bedroom, 3-bath, spacious corner lot, completely renovated from top to bottom. This is a listing I highly encourage you not only to check out online, but it is going to be open this weekend, today on the first day, 5 to 7 o'clock this evening, and then on Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 4 o'clock. Go see Jackie. Check out this home. It is beautiful.
Yes. And here's another little gem listed by Valerie Smith out of our DuPont office, 984 West Lost Lake. It's in the Lost Lake community in Shelton. It is a 1-story, 2-bedroom, 2-bath home with, I'm just going to have to read this. It's on 2 acres. And she did an amazing job with the remarks. I feel like I want to take a vacation there already. Charming home on your very own slice of paradise, less than a 5-minute walk from Lost Lake. With over 2 acres of land, there's so much beauty to enjoy. Relax on the expansive porches, take in the balmy summers or tranquil winters of the Pacific Northwest. Tend to fruit trees and fruits, leafy greens in your garden space. Utilize the immense shop for all your tools and toys, and enjoy fresh eggs from your chickens year-round. Cozy up to the wood-burning fireplace with a good book. Create memories in the large updated kitchen and take advantage of access to the stocked lake for fishing, swimming, and boating. Come explore this beautiful property and the opportunity to own your own taste of country living while remaining close to amenities. Mic drop. I'm just saying. So it is listed at $450,000. It is open this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, noon to 4 tomorrow, and noon to 3 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah, just looking at the photos, they look fantastic, but second, really rustic and just good description.
Yeah.
Yeah, continuing on too, Valerie's got a second listing that's up here. It is at 1875 McNeil Circle, Unit E1. It's a condo in DuPont, a rare condo in DuPont. It's a 2-bedroom, 2.25 bath, 1,344 square foot on a 3,920 square foot lot, 334,950. Really competitive, or 345. Actually, just went through a little price raise, which is great. Another good description here. Desirable and rare updated 2-level unit on a pretty and as a picture Northwest Landing. Imagine cooking in the kitchen and with glimmering granite tile countertops. Newer appliances including an air fryer and the stove and interior water ice line, and curling up in the living room next to a cozy fireplace situated between custom built-in shelves. Enjoy the stunning look of the rich, low-maintenance Brazilian cherry hardwood floors, or unwind in the roomy master with the spacious walk-in closets, abundance of space on the covered patio, and to enjoy the views of DuPont. And then also has plenty of storage in the oversized 1-car garage. This is close to everything. It's a really fantastic listing here. So go check that out. It's going to be open on Saturday, tomorrow, from 12 to 3 o'clock.
Awesome. All right. And here is a listing I listed last week in the Tacoma Country and Golf Club community, 85 Country Club Circle Southwest. This is a 1-story, 6,100 square foot sprawling rambler in the Country Club Estates gated community. Since we're like reading the remarks, I'm just going to go ahead and continue that trend. So this is 1-level living, unsurpassed craftsmanship, An exceptional country club estates masterpiece. It's filled with natural light, soaring ceilings, luxury amenities. The custom architectural design defines this ultimate work play at home oasis. It's got amazing spaces for living and entertaining, from the movie theater and playroom to the gourmet kitchen with built-in appliances, a grand owner suite with private office, wet bar, sauna, plus 2 junior suites. Can relax on the large covered deck, slide into the swimming pool, soak into the spa, play on the sports court. You can find serenity of the courtyard atrium with a fountain and a craft room that's perfect for the hobbyist. It's a gated resort-like living space, lake access, club amenities, including golf, tennis, and more. Come see this magnificent list. It's beautiful, this listing. It's have it listed at 1.69.
Yeah, no, it is gorgeous. You can get lost in that place. It is just totally spacious.
Totally.
And elegant and exquisite. All right. What we also have is a new listing in Lacey. This is from Jennifer Maldonado from our DuPont office. It's a 4814 43rd Lane Southeast in Lacey, Washington. It is a 3-bedroom, 2.25 bath, 1,740. That's a good size townhome on a 2,187 square foot lot. It's listed for under $400,000, just a shade, $399,900. It's a cute townhome in the heart of Lacey with 3 bedrooms, 2.25 bath, upper bonus space for office, home office, or homeschooling. All of this with its 2-car garage, lots of space and bang for your buck with an open concept floor plan end unit. It's an end unit. It has a main floor patio, spacious deck off the master bedroom, quite friendly neighborhood, and it's it's close to everything from I-5, Tumwater, Lacey. It's everywhere you want to be. And again, $399,900. You should check this one out.
Everywhere you want to be.
Everywhere you want to be.
Right on. And here's another from Scott Hall. We have some good listings this week that have coming up. Great listing week. Scott Hall is from our Lacey office. In Everett, he has a home listed 8831 27th Avenue Southeast. It is a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, just under 2,000 square feet on a just shy of a third acre corner lot. This home has a wraparound deck, a large shop with RV parking and full hookups, a fully finished basement with entertainment area, storage galore, vaulted ceilings, so much potential in a large yard, hardwood floors. It's got a trained 2-stage furnace, office space in the lower level, and it's only minutes from Payne Boeing Field, easy access to the highways. It is an amazing, amazing home. Definitely want to check it out. Again, 8831 27th Avenue Southeast, listed at $595,500.
All right. And then bringing it all together, we've got Olympia's finest community, the Village at Mill Pond. It is open this weekend, or you can call to schedule your very own private showing at 360-972-8623. It's new homes. Right now, I believe all of the standing homes are actually under contract, but there are lot reservations that can be taken. We're getting ready to open into phase 3. You should go out, see the quality, reserve yours while you can. Again, the Village at Mill Pond. And that wraps up the listings.
Yay! We need to have like a hand clap, like the audience, playing the,
Yeah, I would appreciate that very much.
Sound effects, right?
What's that?
I said some sound effects, or give us some thumbs up or something. Yay! All right.
Film before a live studio audience.
Right. Thanks, Jared. He's giving thumbs up in the back.
Excellent. Well, you know what? Then what we do is we typically go into a little bit of market news, let you know what's happening in the more local area. So we've got a few things to check out. One thing since the pandemic started, Northwest MLS has done a good job of getting us weekly numbers of what's been happening for the week prior, as well as kind of being able to see trend lines throughout the year. So we wanted to bring those up because they're interesting. They tell a story, right? And that's what numbers do. This is the new listings that occurred over the past week. You can see down below down here in the red, we've got for April, And up above here, you can see the trend line from the beginning of the year. And we see where it on the yellow line, that is last year, 2020. And the blue line going across is 2021. You can see we were really pacing well when the pandemic struck last year. And then we saw the new listings go down. Everything kind of froze or hesitated for a minute. And we can see that reflected well in the graph. And then as it started to go up, it was behind the line. What we have this year is we have a much more traditional trajectory as we're going into the spring, into the summer months. You can see the line. And now if we compared this over to years past, the line actually started higher than it would normally start over there. But down below here on the new listings, you can see that it was at 1256 last year on that first week. New listings went to 1875. But we're pacing as of last week, that was about 75% higher new listing volume than the year prior.
Yeah, and the chart or the numbers, they definitely make sense. It'd be interesting to go back to 2019 to see what the pre-COVID numbers was. I know we've looked at that before, but definitely saw a stutter and a stall once we went into the COVID season last year on, people were pulling their homes off the market. They were waiting. Still buyers were waiting. So the market intensity was still there, but we just had less listings on the market to even show. So
yeah, and I want people to, or anyone out there, really to take this as an encouragement as you see the new listings coming on. Even though we know we have a very high buyer demand, the inventory is starting to go into that spring, summer season where we'll start to see more inventory out there. The buyer demand is really high, and that's probably not going to slack anytime soon. But the selections are going to widen as we get there. So hopefully that gives us a little bit of the easing, but it also means that, like we've been talking about, strategies matter right now.
They definitely do. And we are not even using the word more than happy. We are ecstatic. We are here to help you with those offer winning strategies for you buyers and also sellers. It's not just about putting your home on the market. It's about strategies in selecting the right offer as well on your home. So,
yeah, it's not always about price.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things that can go into that.
Yeah.
The slide you see now is the pending listing. So what we're seeing is what happened on pending listings. You can see that dip from last year as well. And then you can see as it's been, it started to recover. You can see where our trend line for this year, our trend line for this year has continued on the upward trajectory. It is not a big shot up into the moon. It's just a good, steady increase in the number of pending listings. And you can see that reflected in the numbers down below there.
Yes. I'm joking, like, yes. Amen.
And again, this is just showing that even though we know it's a heated market for sure, there are opportunities inside there. We just need to be very selective and very intentional about the way we do. We don't want to take scatter shots or just shooting darts in the dark. We've got the sold listings, so you can see similar, but not quite as steep. We were talking just before this, Davina, that likely what we'll see over the next maybe couple weeks is the sold will lag the pending and the listings, right?
Right, because we're looking at the solds as basically what went listed and pending in the last month and a half prior. So we'll see the effect of the pendings and the listings and the pendings probably more into next month. So when we're doing our May, our full April and May review, then we'll see exactly what that means for the solds.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So that comparative to see how that gap changes between 2020 and 2021. We can see again, we've got more activity going through. So this is positive news on there. And then this is an interesting one. The median, this is where we knock, it's not the average, it's median. So we knock off the highs, we knock off the lows, we get to the very middle of all the transactions. We've seen that it has been pacing above, like from 475 on that first week in April to 590. and then it went down to 580 as the median last week. But look at that number on week 3.
Yeah.
What do you think of that number?
It's crazy how the numbers have just wow. Wow. And we're talking about, it's I'm surprised. Well, I don't want to say I'm surprised, but I guess some of the questions are, how high are we, when's it going to stop? When the number's going to stop and level out. And I really, as we get more inventory on the market, and you're going to talk about interest rates too. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, but as we're looking at, people are saying the market's going to go down, I'm waiting for the market to go down. I wouldn't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath on the market going down.
No, but you want to get in and be able to participate. We've had the appreciation be in double-digit appreciation for the past couple years here. As it's, let's say, as it slows or as it decreases a little bit, the appreciation is anticipated to continue, but at more of a traditional rate. And a traditional rate will get it down to between closer to 3, 5, maybe 6%. But closer to that 3-5 range of appreciation. And to be honest with you, we love it when we can serve both the buyers and the sellers really well. So a balanced market is ideal. But in this market, again, we just need to help you compete and have the right strategy to win.
And one more thing is, if you're a seller, you're saying, yay, this is great. And if you're a buyer, there could be a level of discouragement. But just looking at these charts, this is the entire MLS. Okay, so this is not maybe not your neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And there were some stats that we even talked about a few months ago or a couple of months ago that were, buyers are spending more, but their mortgage and cost for housing has not gone up significantly because of interest rates. So don't be discouraged. Real estate is we are hyper local. So this is not your neighborhood. This is all neighborhoods. If you are interested in what impact prices are, or what the market and the economy have in your neighborhood, and what your affordability factor is for the neighborhoods that you are looking to purchase in, just let us know and we can help you with that. We can do some market analysis for you, connect you with a lender, find out what this all means specifically for you.
Absolutely. Because like you said, it's always local. Mm-hmm. Everything we do is local, and your situation may not be anyone else's. So well said. On here, you mentioned about interest rates. So we'll just roll through some headlines because where we can, we'll give you a little context to what it is. But as much as anything else, we want to connect you with the news. So you'll see all the links to any of the articles that we talk about in the comments. Jared does a great job on the back end for that. So and if you have any questions, go ahead, pop them in the comments, put it in the, even if you're watching this later, put it in the chat. We would love to respond back to you and help you understand what it is and what it means. The very first one is that the mortgage rates. My goodness, Davina, guess what?
What?
The mortgage rates went down below 3% again, which we said would not happen. And guess what? It just did. 2.97%, according to Freddie Mac's primary mortgage market survey. Wow. Now, what I would not anticipate and I would not count on is for this to stay here. All the indicators and all the news coming out of the Fed and different market sources are saying it should get up there. The anticipation would be by end of year, probably about 3.5%. But this is good news if you're looking to buy, again, strategies. And some people are coming back for refis too because they don't want that opportunity to pass them by. What you think?
Well, I think it's do it now. And just like the weather, it will change. Yeah. So all we know is what we have now. Great time to start investing in your future. And whether you're already own a home or you're looking for a second home or an investment, now is a really good time. And there are a lot of people that are going to end up saying, I wish I woulda, coulda, and the time will have passed. So
Yeah. And as we on the next story here, we've got the President Biden has a down payment plan that is coming out, and one article in Real Trends is like, is it pouring gasoline on a fire? What they mean by that is we're offering. What the plan is to offer up to $25,000 for first-time home buyers at closing, and it's not a credit; it's actual cash that would be available to apply into it. But that $25,000 for first-time home buyers would be only applicable to first-generation home buyers and economically disadvantaged, which means that their parents or previous generations had not actually owned a home before, trying to get brand new homeowners into the market. That money would be available at closing. But the thought there is it's a really great idea, especially in light of April being Fair Housing Month, to help bring people up. But the biggest problem isn't demand right now. It's really affordable housing as the appreciation. So there's just working through how will this actually impact? Will it be able to get somebody into that first-time home ownership? Is money necessarily the solution? That's kind of the conversation. It's a great. It feels like it's a really good effort to try to make an impact and bring it forward, but will it really help? That's what I don't know. So
Yeah,
interesting read. I would highly recommend giving it a read. And then over here, kind of along the lines with the Fair Housing Act, homes in Black neighborhoods are undervalued by $46,000 on average. And as much as anything else, there's a really good book, The Color of Law by Richard Rothstein, that just goes into systemically what has helped lead to some disadvantages in neighborhoods and how they've come around. It's really eye-opening. And just understanding there, every report is going to, or study will see something, and sometimes there's a bias within a study, but I don't think there's a bias in understanding that there are differences. And first is that consciousness to look at it, and the second part is to start to be creative or think about how we can help and how we can be part of a solution.
absolutely. Yeah. And just with some of the things that happened with redlining and, so where neighborhoods were, Blacks were put into neighborhoods. And so those neighborhoods still exist to this day, where they're predominantly Black neighborhoods. And yeah, it is definitely true that in those neighborhoods, pricing and equality of homes and values is definitely not on a level playing field. So
yeah, and even on that hyper awareness of that community, even the Color Law goes into talking about it wasn't just that community that was affected. There was probably a more prominent effect on that, but I mean, even within Asian community, Hispanic community, it was eye-opening. And you know what? I think it's also encouraging to just know that we can work on it and we can find ways of just being better. Not going to be easy though, right?
it has been an evolution.
And a revolution. Okay. And then on a different note, Lacey has a new food truck court that's going to combine good eats, local history, and outdoor recreation. So this is kind of cool because food trucks are all over the place now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And you know what? Although I really do like food trucks, I have not been very intentional about visiting them.
No.
Why? Yeah.
I haven't either. And this is going to be a spot for food trucks between Pacific Avenue and Lacey Boulevard. Over in Lacey, it's in the Depot District. Apparently, they'll have a rotating basis of at least 2 trucks going through there. And as I think about the weather getting better and being able to congregate a little bit and in a nice outdoor space and be able to get a little of this, a little of that. I'm a grazer. Like, I love to get, like, when we have, I miss like the bite of Seattle or the taste of Tacoma or those where all the restaurants come together and they've got the $3-5 tastes, and there's hardly anything better. I will gorge until I can't walk. I need a wheelbarrow for myself.
Yeah, are there even any $3 or $5 tastes that exist? Or are they more than that now?
I don't. Yeah, we're at least a year displaced. I mean, looks like we'll probably be 2 years displaced from it.
Yeah. When I think of food trucks, I think of Ham Hock Jones. Remember Ham Hock?
I do, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, if I had a voice, now you can sing, I can't. If I could, I would have memorized one of his little ditties, which were actually very good, very Rick James inspired on a few of them. A little funk on it.
I can't remember what the theme was. I know it was the Mary Jane song, but I don't remember his words. But I got the melody, but just can't think of the words.
Yeah. Oh, and then just on an aside. Oh, hey, Barb, if you're interested, TCRA book club review going on. Oh, Race for Profit. Yeah. Color of Law. I haven't read Race for Profit yet, but it's been recommended more than a few times. So I do intend on picking that up. That's good. And TCRA is the Thurston County Realtor Association. So, and Barb is a very active member as well as, on the lending side. So just incredible. Thank you, Barb.
Thank you, Barb.
And, a couple small things that aren't in the slides, there's a Thornwood Castle has a carriage house. It's over in Lakewood. That's up on the market. How much is that thing on the market for, Davina?
I think it's like 3.
Yeah, just the shade under $3 million. But it's a 6,489 square foot 4-bedroom home, 6 bath. Figure that one out. 4 bedrooms, but 6 bathrooms.
Oh, you can't have too many bathrooms. The more bathrooms, the better.
Yeah, and it's on the National Historic Registry. That's very cool. That's one I haven't gone and seen it yet. I am looking forward to going to check that one out. And then there is, I guess, an application in Tumwater for we talk about the lack of housing. We talk about the part of that lack of housing is new construction, getting new homes built as other homes are going off the market. We have kind of a deficit that is running there. There's at least an application for a 1,700 resident development in Tumwater. So interested in learning a little more about that and seeing how that goes. That could go a ways in helping out, especially in Thurston County, where building tends to be sometimes feels like it can tend to be a little bit harder to do.
Yep, absorb some of the inventory shortage issues. More bathrooms. You're right about that, but
yeah, get the rubber gloves and the scrubbing bubbles out. We're going to work.
Yeah, the more places to potty, the better.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? And last night, kind of in wrapping, completely unrelated to any of this, was looking for we're looking for rental cars, right? And rental cars, all of a sudden, they are. I don't normally rent cars, but was just looking for a trip coming up, and they are super expensive, and didn't know why. Did you know about that, Davina?
I heard there's a rental car shortage, right?
Yeah. When the pandemic hit, apparently this was I think it was on Q13 last night. Saw just a little thing. I paid a little attention to it, but the thing I caught from it is that rental car, when the pandemic hit, the rental car organizations, they weren't getting rentals. Like, people weren't renting cars during the time. Everybody was staying home. People weren't traveling. So to stay afloat, many of them had to start selling parts of their fleet. So a lot of the rental car places ended up selling like up to 60% of their fleet. And now that everybody is starting to feel more comfortable traveling, vaccines are getting dispersed, and there's a bit more of a security in being able to, or comfort that you can travel, they're starting to get the reservations. But because of all the delays, like, they can't now they're having trouble increasing their inventory because there are delays with the new car to develop, or like the Fords, they are having manufacturing is having issues, so they can't fill the need. So that's why we're seeing the new or those rental car prices just skyrocket right now.
Yeah. And we're totally out of time. And Forms Friday is starting like right now, 5 minutes ago. So Forms Friday. But just in wrapping around that, there was an app that that Garrett had brought to the attention, and it's like the Airbnb of car rentals, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool. And when you're looking at kind of the things that happen where it's, using your personal, where just like, what is wrong with me? I've said Skype. What is it? Uber and, what's
Lyft.
the other one? Lyft. Thank you. Where people are actually using their own personal vehicles for service to, that's the same thing with the car rentals now. People are actually using their personal vehicles for rentals.
Yeah.
And they'll pick you up. They'll take the car to the airport. You can actually rent the car through an app. And, so interesting.
Yeah.
We're evolving, right?
Yes, we are. We're evolving, revolving. We are just moving on and getting it's really interesting to see progress. So, all right. Well, guess what? We are at the end. We made it another day. You made it with us. We appreciate you so much.
We do. And one birthday that we didn't mention was Christy and Leo had a baby. So Christy's, Antonio. Okay,
Antonio?
Lucas and yes. So he was born this week, and they are celebrating and resting at home with their new little baby boy. So congratulations and happy birthday.
Congratulations. When I say Lucas Antonio, I really want to feel like I want to go Lucas Antonio.
Maybe. That sounds more Italian.
I know that's what I said. It didn't feel quite right, but it's the way it wanted to roll off.
Just stick to the English jargon.
I barely do that, so
the American accent.
Okay.
All right. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. We are going to say goodbye for the day. Enjoy the weekend. Stay dry. And anything else?
No. We got the banner, I think, for Be Bold should be on there. There it is. So just want to say, have a phenomenal weekend, a phenomenal week. We'll see you on Monday. On Monday, we have within the transaction or within real estate, we try to get you some affiliate or some people who are supportive of real estate to help you understand what's going on. We're going to have Kelsey Sibley, a transaction coordinator, with us. So if you've ever wondered what happens on the back end of transactions, it'll be a really interesting conversation.
That's right. Looking forward to it. So, all right, guys, get outside that comfort zone, do something great, do something bold. And we're going to say be bold on 3, counting it down. 1, 2, 3. Be bold.
Be bold. Bye.
Bye.